Eileen delivered a masterclass in mental resilience at the Olympics, 7 simple ways to strengthen yours. It's official. We all low-key obsessed with Eileen right now. The Chinese-American athlete, model, and Stanford University major, where she studies quantum physics. No less, life truly isn't fair, is the most decorated female freestyle skier in history, adding a gold and 2 silvers to her already history-making medal haul at this year's Milano Cortina Winter Olympics. In the process, she's become a global superstar, winning legions of fans across the world with her grace, brains, and seemingly otherworldly ability on the slopes, not to mention her quick-witted press conference responses, currently serving us daily doses of role model inspo. At the risk of fangirling too hard, GU is everything we wish we were and everything we'd love young girls to channel, especially when it comes to mindset and mental resilience. Watching Eileen throughout the Olympics, I found myself admiring her and also feeling genuinely hopeful for my daughter, knowing there are women like this for her to look up to, agrees chartered psychologist Dr. Louise Goddard-Crawley. We're living through a time where women's achievements in sport are extraordinary, yet they are still sometimes subtly diminished. GU cuts through that completely. She seems entirely comfortable in her authority. But how, exactly, does a 22-year-old maintain such grace and mental clarity under pressure? The truth is, and this is something she freely acknowledges, she works hard every day to be the very best version of herself she can possibly be. Which is, in fact, good news for us all, as it proves that mental resilience isn't an innate skill. It's something we're able to develop. Don't believe us? The science backs it up. Check out this study, published in the Journal of Psychiatric Research. And if scientific research floats your boat, you might also be interested in this study, published in the British Medical Journal of Mental Health, which reveals a link between mental resilience and a lowered risk of all-cause mortality. But, back to Eileen GU. Aside from fixating on her overall awesomeness, what can we learn from her approach to life, specifically, when it comes to improving our mental health and toughness? Keep scrolling to take a wander through her brain. You're welcome. Eileen delivered a masterclass in mental resilience at the Olympics, 7 simple ways to strengthen yours. When the world watches the Olympics, we usually see the spectacular moments, gravity-defying tricks, roaring crowds, and medals shining under stadium lights. But behind every breathtaking performance lies something invisible yet powerful: mental resilience. Few athletes demonstrated this better than freestyle skiing sensation Eileen GU. At the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina, she won gold in the halfpipe and silver medals in both big air and slopestyle, bringing her total Olympic medal count to 6, and making her the most decorated freestyle skier in Olympic history. But the story behind those medals is far deeper than athletic excellence. GU competed while facing immense pressure, injuries, personal loss, and the expectations of millions watching worldwide. Despite these challenges, she delivered calm interviews, fearless performances, and unwavering confidence, offering a powerful lesson in the art of mental resilience. Her Olympic journey became a real-life masterclass in how the human mind can overcome fear, pressure, and adversity. Let's explore what we can learn from her and discover 7 simple ways to build the same kind of resilience in our own lives. The Olympic stage, where pressure meets character. Olympic athletes compete under conditions most of us will never experience. Imagine training for 4 years, or even your entire life, for a moment that lasts less than a minute. One mistake can erase years of preparation. Eileen faced exactly this kind of pressure. During the 2026 Winter Games, she competed in 3 separate events, each requiring intense focus and physical courage. But pressure wasn't the only challenge. She had previously battled a serious concussion that caused seizures in 2025, leaving doctors concerned about her recovery. Even more heartbreaking, GU learned that her grandmother passed away shortly after she won her gold medal, a deeply emotional moment during the Olympics. Yet when the cameras turned toward her, she stood composed, focused, and determined. This ability to stay mentally strong amid chaos is what true resilience looks like. And it's something anyone can learn. What is mental resilience? Mental resilience is the ability to stay calm, focused, and optimistic during stress, uncertainty, or failure. It doesn't mean ignoring emotions. Instead, it means learning how to respond to challenges without being overwhelmed by them. Resilient people, Recover quickly from setbacks. Maintain focus under pressure. Adapt when things go wrong. Keep moving forward despite fear or doubt. Elite athletes rely on these qualities every day. But these skills are just as valuable for students, entrepreneurs, creators, and anyone trying to achieve meaningful goals. The good news? Resilience can be trained. 1. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Many people think resilience means obsessing over success. But top athletes focus on something different, the process. For Eileen, the Olympics weren't just about winning medals. They were about perfecting every jump, every movement, and every decision on the mountain. This mindset reduces anxiety because your attention shifts from results you cannot control to actions you can. In daily life, this might mean focusing on learning instead of grades, improving your skills instead of chasing recognition, building habits instead of waiting for motivation. Progress becomes the victory, and resilience grows naturally. 2. Reframe pressure as opportunity. Pressure can either paralyze you or energize you. The difference lies in how you interpret it. Olympic athletes train themselves to view pressure as a privilege, the chance to perform when it matters most. When Jiu faced difficult questions from reporters about her silver medals, she responded calmly and confidently, reminding them that she was already the most decorated freeskier in history. That mindset transforms criticism into fuel. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" resilient people ask, "What can this challenge teach me?" 3. Build confidence through preparation. Confidence doesn't magically appear during stressful moments. It comes from preparation. Athletes like Jiu spend thousands of hours training their bodies and minds. Every practice session builds a mental database of experience. When competition arrives, their brain recognizes the situation. It feels familiar. For everyday life, preparation might look like practicing presentations before giving them, studying consistently instead of cramming, rehearsing important conversations. Confidence is rarely spontaneous. It is earned through repetition. 4. Accept that failure is part of success. Many Olympic champions have fallen, literally. In skiing, a single mistake can mean crashing into the snow. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the path. Even Jiu experienced difficult moments in competitions and training. Yet she continued to push forward. Resilient people understand something powerful. Failure is feedback.